Risk and return on equity, also known as returns on dividends. The problem: a stock costing 150 pays no dividends. The possible prices that the stock might sell for at the end of the year with the respective probabilities are given below. Compute expected returns and its standard deviation. So information is given about the probabilities and the price of the stock at the end of the year. Solution: return on equity, the formula for it is R is equal to D by P naught plus P1 minus P naught divided by P naught into 100, where D is dividend, P naught is the original price of the equity, P1 is the market or current price of the equity. So here in the problem, information given is dividend is 0. Therefore, returns will be equal to P1 minus P naught divided by P naught into 100, as when you substitute 0, this value becomes 0. And so P naught is given as 150 here. Now rewrite the information from the problem, the price of the equity, and then now we calculate the returns of the equity. So what do we have here? P1 minus P naught divided by P naught into 100, as dividend is equal to 0. So substitute the values. P1 is 130. P naught is given in the problem 150 divided by 150 into 100. That gives us minus 13.33. Similarly, P1 is 150. P naught is also 150. Divided by 150 into 100, it gives us 0. P1 is 160 minus P naught is 150 divided by P naught, that is 150 into 100, gives us 6.67. Similarly, calculate all the values and you get the returns for the equity. And write down the probability values given in the question. Now, what is the expected return? Expected return is summation of PI into RI, probability into returns. So we multiply returns and probability for the respective values. When we sum it up, we get it as 6.668. So expected returns is 6.668. Now, for the standard deviation, we calculate the difference between the returns and the expected returns. That is RI, what we have calculated here, minus 13.33 minus 6.668. So minus 13.33 minus 6.68 gives us minus 19.998. Similarly, 0 minus 6.668 is minus 6.668. So find the difference for all the returns and the expected returns. We get these values. Now square these values and we get the values in this column. Now we need for standard deviation, what is standard deviation? Square root of summation Pi into Ri minus Er whole square. So we need to multiply probability to this value to find the values. That is 0.2 into 399.92 gives us 79.984. 0.1 into 44.46 gives us 4.44. 0.1 into 0 is 0, 0.3 into 11.10 is 3.33, 0.1 into 100.04 is the value, 0.2 into 177.74 gives us this value. Now sum it up, we get 133.306. So standard deviation is square root of 133.306, that gives us 11.54. So the expected returns of the equity is 6.668 and standard deviation is 11.54. So we saw here when the dividend is 0, the formula for returns is P1 minus P naught into 100. Similarly, there's another case. If P naught is given, here P naught is given as 150. So if the original price is not given, then the previous value becomes P naught. For example, you have 145 as the starting price. So you will have no returns for it because that is the original price. You take it as the original price. Now the second value is 150. For this, you will take 150 as P1 and the previous price, that is 145, as P naught, and divided by P naught, that is 145 into 100, you get the values. Similarly, for the next one, 150 will become the P naught. So that is how you will solve when for original price is not given.